And what is going on, everybody? This is Dan French. You know, this is the Sound Off, and this is everything Las Vegas. This channel, we're going to talk a lot about what's happening with real estate lending. Today, I want to talk about what's going on with inflation and some of the numbers we see and why this is so important. I think a lot of people were waiting on the numbers to come out for the core CPI, which is the favorite gauge that the Fed uses to make a decision if they're going to raise the Fed's fund rate, and it came in worse than expected. So we're going to get into that here in a second. Before we do, though, I want you guys to take a look. I'm a real estate agent out here in Las Vegas. Please, I want to be your go-to realtor, work for you. This is LV Home Professionals, my website. Take a look at that. If you want to come here and look at some properties that's on the market, we'll set you up on a search, and we'll really start that ball rolling. Everybody now seems like it's taking a little bit longer to make a decision, but people are still buying. They're just not in the same numbers we see on buyers out there. These are more like first-time home buyers, people out there looking to buy a home because they need to. So let's go back. I want to talk about the core CPI and how important it is and the numbers we see. Here's the data, right? So this article came out today that the numbers came in higher than expected. And so that means what the Fed's doing is still not doing enough to bring down inflation. The stock market suffered because of it. And so you're looking at core CPI, which is minus food and energy, really their favorite gauge, and this really gives you the more accurate number for inflation numbers, is still higher. And so what does that mean for mortgage rates? Well, mortgage rates follow inflation. And so that means I feel we're going to turn this into a mortgage lockdown, at least until, I would say, probably to the end of the year if things don't change, right? So I want to go over here. Let's look at the chart. Charts are showing here 6% on rates, still over 6%. You look at new listings of homes, down 17% year over year, according to Redfin. And, you know, when you look at the mortgage applications are down, you also look at refinance applications, we'll see here, are down. So mortgages are just suffering right now. Also, here you got wage growth tracker. So if you're in a house, you're probably not leaving it because you have equity and your wages are growing. So here's your mortgage rates. And so you could see that rates are continuously going really up right now. And you can see that chart. We can go back and see that chart in a bit. But the chart was showing almost every year it's declining. And this is the first year we see that, I would say at least in the last 10 years, that we're starting to see this uptick. Would I see rates coming down, to, half a point or a point? Because every single, sector, you saw that rates were coming down on average about 2%, right? And so we were down to 2.5% in 2021. Can I see rates getting back to the way they were? No, I don't feel like they're ever going to be at a half a point or a point and a half or whatever those numbers were on that chart, but they could get down to 4%. But I feel with this news and this inflation data that's come out, we're on a mortgage lockdown because I feel rates are going to continue to go up. If you guys are out there looking to lock in your rate, I would do it ASAP. I'll see you guys at the next one. I'm out of here.